I'm Ryan from ExtremeTerrain.com, and this is my review and installation of the Mopar front off-road bumper without winch mount, fitting all 2007 and up JKs. Today we're going to talk through the installation of this bumper, which is a very simple 1 out of 3 wrench install. You're not going to have to drill or cut anything to get this installed on your Jeep, and even though there are a couple of additional steps to getting this bumper installed over some of the other ones on the market, this is still something you can do in right around an hour. But we'll talk more about that install in a second. This bumper is for those of you who want to upgrade the factory front bumper on your JK but want to stick with a Mopar bumper that is still Jeep branded. So if you have the budget, if it has to be Mopar, it has to be Jeep branded, this is going to be a good option for you. As you can see, this is a plate steel front bumper that's covered in a satin black powder coat finish. As far as features go, this bumper will accept your factory fog lights, which is always a nice feature. You already have those fog lights, you have the wiring and the switch for it, why not be able to utilize them, and this bumper will accept them. As you can see up here, you do have a bumper hoop up on top. However, this does not have any additional light mount tabs on it for auxiliary lighting. As it says in the title, this is the non-winch mount version of this bumper, so we are straight across the top here. This is basically going to be a full width bumper, maybe a little bit shorter than that factory bumper, but you aren't going to get a ton of clearance to the tires. If you're looking for something that's shorter because you run a 37-inch tire, this is not going to be the bumper for you. Just looking at this bumper, one of the things that might jump out at you is right up here you have these big crush cams. So as you're driving the Jeep, if you get into a fender bender, those are designed to collapse so that your bumper and your frame don't take any of that impact. Now, to cover those up and give the bumper a bit more of a finished look, you do have these plastic bumper covers, which do very closely mirror the bump outs that are on your factory plastic bumper. Now, these have to be plastic because, of course, they have to be able to crush in the event that you get into an accident. Now, the other thing that makes this bumper a little bit unique, because it is from Mopar and it is from Jeep, is the fact that you can use your factory tow hooks with this bumper. Along with the factory fog lights, you'll be able to bolt your factory tow hooks on when you install this bumper. So to get this installed, as I said, is just going to be a 1 out of 3 wrench installation. The first step is, of course, removing your factory front bumper, which you'll do by removing the fog light sockets from the fog light housings, remove the splash guard if you're still running one, you can remove the upper bumper cover, and finally unbolt the bumper and remove it from the Jeep. And if you decide to run your factory tow hooks with this bumper, you'll set those over the crush cans. You can go ahead and snap your plastic covers over those crush cans and use your included hardware to bolt everything down. From there, you'll separate your factory fog light housings from that old bumper and bolt them into your new bumper. After that, set this new bumper over the frame rails, and once the bumper is bolted onto the Jeep, reinstall your fog light sockets into the fog light housings and make sure everything is working. This whole process shouldn't take you more than an hour, and all you're going to need are some hand tools. This bumper is going to come in at right around $900, and there are aftermarket front bumpers that are also going to have additional features. They're going to have winch mounts or additional light mount tabs, or some of them are even going to come with built-in LED lights. The price tag for this bumper comes from the fact that it is Mopar branded, that it is Jeep branded. So if you're looking to upgrade that factory plastic front bumper on your Jeep, but you want to stick with Mopar, you want to stick with the Jeep brand, and you have the budget for it, this is going to be a nice option for you. So that's my review of the Mopar front off-road bumper without winch mount, fitting all 2007 and up JKs that you can find right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.